So, hello there, it's me, Doc Jess, your friendly doctor again, saying yes to living life, yes to loving life. So, here's my next video on Doc Jess, Road to the A to Z of Life. So, on my previous video, we've talked about A for action. And for today's video, obviously, we will talk about the letter B on this journey with you. So, why B's? It's actually because of you. So I've received a number of suggestions. Some commented, liked, subscribed, and even messaged me privately extending love and support. Thank you all. It was a scary moment for me, but you made it bearable. There's no turning back now. So that a lot of bees already there. But to formally begin this video, I would like to acknowledge Doc Massey, Doc Jerty, Mama Argonza, my mommy, Ma'am Joy D. Ocampo, the safety and child-proofing advocate of Inspirepreneur Inner Circle, for actually taking the time to reminding me to be careful. So as you can see now, I'm already stationary. So for the next B, balance. Uh, Balance is actually the key to everything in life. Where else will I learn this concept with no other than my parents? Uh, of course, growing up, mm, you wouldn't learn how to walk if you didn't know how to balance yourself. So, also growing up, I will share with you some of the quotable quotes from my parents. Quote number one: "Don't be too close nor too far with anyone." I know this is a little bit heavy for someone who loves to belong, but of course, in every rule, there's an exception because I'm still most of the time too close to someone, and those who knows me personally, maybe they understand what I mean. So shout out to all of you. You know who you are, and I love you all from the bottom of my heart. So, but in general, this has been my my way to balance my life. This has been my mantra to prevent myself from getting hurt. So another lesson I've learned from my parents about balance is there's always a time and place for everything. Uh, Another struggle for someone who just loves by-tasking or sometimes even doing multiple tasks or multitasking. So you may or may not take those two advice about balance, because life is teaching us like that, right? Sometimes we just have to figure things out on our own, and it's still up to us to weigh things. So this points me to my next point. It's about boundaries. So life has many areas, and another key to balanced life is boundaries. Life has many areas, and setting boundaries is another key to a balanced life. So, in my 33 years of being alive, I've learned that the hard way that life is not just about career or money, and as overwhelming as it is, uh, we need to acknowledge the 7 areas of life, at least on how I see it. And as much as I want to say yes to everything, setting boundaries allows us to sometimes say no, uh, because somehow a security blanket, or it means that you know what you want, what you really want. So the first one is body. This is obvious because people have been forgetting, in pursuit of other areas, to take care about their bodies. So on my next videos, I will elaborate on these areas. But for now, let's continue with the next area of my life that I'm considering. So number 2 is mind or psychology. For Number two is mindset or psychology. So, this is another aspect of our life that we need to balance. Because, like I said, in order to move forward, we need to balance everything and not just focus on one thing. Number three is our soul or spirituality. Uh, it can also be your religion. Number four, your relationship or network. This can be personal or social. So that's why I'm also doing this to improve my social presence. So for number five is our finance or our wealth. So it doesn't matter even if you finish college or anything. We all know that now that earning money is depending on not on your educational attainment, but on your skills and your desire to have it. So on our next video, we will tackle more of this. So number six, your career or study have studying or even personal development. So for this one, this is sometimes most focused on by some because uh, they really have a goal on something like in their studies or in their work. But again, life is about balance and boundaries, so it's not really good to be just good in one thing. Just uh, and finally, for number seven, we have fun and adventure. We always hear the quote, "All work and no play makes someone a dull boy or girl." So, for me, these are the areas that we need to work. We need to work on. We need to balance and set boundaries because just focusing on one sacrifices the other area. So it's not good to be like that because especially in times of this pandemic, we are prone to uh, having stress. So that's it. Just to review, number one, body. Number one is body. We all have one body, and health is, as a doctor, is what is one thing that I'm that I will be reiterating on my next video. So second, um, we have mindset and psychology because we are what we think. And so number three, soul or spirituality. Number four, relationship, network, to our parents, friends, family, other family members. So number five, again, finance or health. Number six, career, study, uh, personal development. And number seven, fun and adventure. So some of you will divide life, further subdivide life areas, different from what I did, but this is it for me, from my point of view. So just wait for my next post. I will finish first the C, letter C to Z, and then I will work on these areas of life. So if you want me to talk about something, just message me. So I figured at this time, hiding is not an answer. So I'm choosing boldness and bravery because I can't move on from one place to another without that. So sometimes life is just like maybe just like riding a bicycle. So balancing or even trying to balance at first is very difficult, uh, especially to move forward. But understanding life just like that, uh, helps us not to overcomplicate things. Because if there's anything I've learned in this pandemic, life is just simple. I've been wearing one pair of shoes since the pandemic, so all the shoes that I have, I don't really need it. So that's that's just I think understanding life is still based on individual difference. So I don't know if you learned something from me today, but it's been a quite a hard time for me too. But uh, I wanted to give you another video on the letter B of my journey, and I don't want to uh, disappoint you. So that's it for this video. See you on the next. And if you if you like my content, thank you. Uh, have a blessed, have a beautiful day. Thank you.